Coming up next on Evil Monkey Minecraft. So this wall over here, I think what I'm going to do is make a smiley face out of hoppers. I actually don't have a plan for that wall, although I'm probably going to leave that there for a while now that I've done it. Wait, hold on, it needs a nose. I really need to get back to digging. But, hey minions, Monkey DKS here, evil Monkey DKS here. And, I wasn't going to film this part, but I thought that I should. I am moving my chests. And in order to do that, I have enlisted the help of a few hundred hoppers. Actually, probably about 100 hoppers. These two were just here because I didn't want to carry them around in my inventory. What they're doing is they are coming over here to this chest. I don't even know why I put a chest there. Oh, because I was digging too. I was just throwing stuff in. And then they go down, and then you can see them over here. This is where I want the floor to be. You can see there's the route they're taking. And they come over here. Well, they go over there. Hold on. I have to come over here. And I'm going to hop down. Whee! Hop in a cart. This cart goes like, what, 40 blocks? It does save me about 30 seconds of running. Worth it when you're moving chests. And I've moved my storage system. This is ridiculous. There's 20 rows. They are 6 high. So for those doing the math, that's 120 double chests. It alternates between a chest and a trapped chest, which that one's trapped, that one's not. Also, item frames are funny. If you look at the top of the screen, they just disappear. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, and you come around back here, and this is where the current row comes down. And these are all full to the brim. And every so often I get a chest or something as I break it. But I have eggs. The upside down chest I use to indicate my junk drawer chests. This side is going to be all bulk storage, so this is going to be dirt. This is going to be cobble and random cobble pieces. This is going to be smooth stone, and I don't have as much, so that's not a big deal. You know, the bricks and things like that. I don't know what's going up here. This stuff is all sort of unknown. Flint and gravel, wood of all kinds. I just throw it all together. Sand, nether stuff, wool, and then there's a whole bunch of empty ones. This one's my favorite. I love this chest. My goal is to fill this with blocks of redstone. That is my goal. I don't think I'll do it. Rails. I have a bunch of rails. Not a lot of gold ones still. Gold. I just threw these in here because I figure this will be the valuables chest. Coal and other fuels, except for lava. Random potions that I have. Food. Hardened clay. A little bit of nether quartz. I don't have a ton of that. Actually, I might have more upstairs. I don't even know. Who knows? Tools. That. So it works that I can get them from the corners pretty easily. The bottom rows is super easy. And some of these rows up here, nope, aren't as easy. So, but yeah, it works out nice. It is it's very, very space efficient. Not entirely. Oh, I can get rid of this one now. No, let me get rid of the hopper first. I learned this lesson. If you don't get rid of the hoppers first, you're just going to have more things going, including hoppers. Nope. I used to have a regular axe. So yeah, so they come down there. You can see around in the corner there, down that tunnel, and then they all go this way. Excuse me. And they come down here. Oh, I just put that one there because wow, I caught it instead of it going in because it's full. I wonder how full we are. All of this is dirt. go into there. Ooh, chests. Sure. So this has been my sort of side project lately, while I was doing everything else. I also just refilled all of the fuel here. I've done a little bit of smelting, nothing huge. This is all left over from the, what's it called, the nether tunnel, which is now fully complete. And I will show it to you guys, but I'll just do it the next time I'm on it. It's not worth a special trip. I don't know why I make you watch me do that every time. 3 and 3 is 6. Nah, still not worth it. That can go there, and smooth stone goes over here. I like to keep a stack. And I'll keep a stack of cobble just because I need to get rid of those 4 sticks. I can't wait till I need them. So this wall over here, I think what I'm going to do is make a smiley face out of hoppers. I actually don't have a plan for that wall, although I'm probably going to leave that there for a while now that I've done it. Wait, hold on, it needs a nose. That looks weird. Anyway, that's all for now. I will, I'm going to put a torch up here. Doink. I will check back in with you guys in a little bit. I'm just doing this off camera. I promise you don't need to watch this. It's very slow. It would probably be faster to run back and forth, but that's not complicated enough. But this is kind of ridiculous. Yeah. It was fun. A lot of wood in that. Anyway. By the way, that was the thumbnail. I don't know if you saw that, but I just did it right then. Anyway, bye. Alright guys, I realized I actually haven't shown you this end of the tunnel yet. So I thought, since I was going to be here, I would say, hey, see what's going on. So, this is it. It's very, very simple. I went simple. Is the only farm away from Redstone a witch hut? I didn't know you could. I think so. I did know that you could. That's okay. Scooby J just gave me a bunch of gold for my next project, which I appreciate. He's got the gold farm going. But anyway, sorry, I got distracted. So this is the finished product. We have the cart. You trip the tripwire, and the cart goes. You go over the detector rail, and a new cart comes. You push the button if there's no cart, and a cart will spit out. And cactus goes into the, what's it called? That thing. There, dropper. And hopper. Dropper's under there. And goes out. And this is also a cactus farm. So I think occasionally I will just pop out a cactus there instead of a cart, because every time this grows, it grows next to that block and breaks. So someday, and most of them land outside. Well, I don't know if I can say most of them. I don't have a way underneath anymore, so I can't even like go and look. But at some point, maybe, perhaps, I'm just gonna get a. Let's see if I can see it without hopping in. No, without hopping in. I said. Oh, darn. Come back. Yeah, that's going all the way to spawn. Anyway. Not a big deal. So I'm going to gather some materials, and then we're going to work on a project at spawn that Dragon Master and I were discussing, and I'm excited about. I haven't told anybody what it's going to be yet, or how it's going to be. He knows what it's going to be. But oh, you're inside. Nice. Mm-hmm. There we go. This door apparently completely confuses mobs. I'm not even here to them. They can't even see me. Oh, okay. Well, all right. Maybe they can see me, but they can't get in. I don't know about spiders though. But it really confuses the heck out of them. Ah, you fire fast. But it's just these are half slabs here and half slabs here, so it's too tall. But
half of them don't even notice I'm here until I step out for a second. I've never seen a zombie come in. So it seems pretty effective. It's not perfect, but it is pretty effective. Burn! Aha! And you with the armor. We're gonna have a fight. Hey, did you just hit my horse? I want your bow. I want your bow. Arrgh. Did I get a bow? I didn't get a bow. Didn't get anything. Is this a looting sword? Wow. So I think I have enough arrows in me. Whew. What are the pink ones? Is that speed? No, blue is speed. I wonder what that is. Anyway. Back to what I was doing. Nothing really new, interesting in the inside, so I'm not going to show you that. But, hello! Me almost staring at you. So I'll be right back. And we're back. Welcome to Little Bo Peep's Amusement Park. That's Peeps, but didn't fit. Just take my word for it. It says Peeps. Please form an orderly queue. 1 piece of wool per ride. Max height is that line. So this is the queue. We're actually, don't tell anyone, but we're gonna go around and just use the staff entrance. You'll get your turn. You guys just wait. So down here, this is a. Please pardon our experience during construction. This is a. I really need to start planning things before I turn my microphone on. This is the wool farm that we use for Monkey Mines. It was built by Mr. Dragon Master and Dragon Slayer of We Film You Watch fame. And I have come in and destroyed a bit of it and put it back together. And what we're going to do... I'm sorry, I'll take F3 off. What we're going to do is we're going to recreate this in a way that is a little more automated. So first comes first. We're going to put our item frames here. I'm just doing this now while I'm thinking about it. And then, as you can see in here, this is all of these chests were there, but in a different place. So now I have moved them so they're going to be here, and this is going to be a little bit easier for me because I am going to do this with a bunch of hoppers and droppers and minecart chests, and well, probably hopper chests actually, hopper chests, and all sorts of stuff. So I thought I would bring you guys in. I've come and I've done a little bit of prep work. These are all upside down stairs here, all the way down. That whole line, as well as all of these in between the pumpkins. Although, actually, these don't have to be anymore, do they? He had the chests all out here. And they were sideways, so they were straight back with the block in between. But this is a little bit easier. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run a line of droppers up and a line of droppers up into each of these chests. So that's why they're set back like that. Back here, I'm not sure if I'm going to put full blocks on one and a dropper on the other, or if I'm just going to put an extra dropper in, purely for the way it looks. This is my little dirt thing, because we actually have zombies and things that can get in here. I'm not sure where yet. So, let me back up. So this is the amusement park. As you can see, the sheep are enjoying themselves. Oh, there's 2 on that one. Those don't serve any kind of purpose at all, but Dragon Master and Dragon Slayer put them up there because they're funny, and he was right. It is very amusing. So the way this works, and I'll show it to you, each of these 4 sheep pens here has a main switch, and that main switch opens up a block of water inside, pushes all of the sheep towards the end, well, pushes all of the wool towards the end, and you come by with a pair of shears, and you shear the sheep, and the water pushes it into each of these channels, which I have now dug up. So my first step when I came over here to redo this, first of all, I did ask Dragon Master. He said he was cool with me automating this a little bit more, because he and I were pretty much the only ones that ever used the wool, and so we keep having to shear and then wait for them to grow and shear and wait for them to grow, because nobody else does. Anyway, that's okay. So I came up and I dug up all of this. And the way this works, each of the 4 quadrants, he had water tunnels that would come out of here, which I've blocked off because I still need that part of them, even for my design. Where did I hit? Or did I just not jump? Anyway. And all of the water comes onto these ice trails and ends up in the middle. So all of your wool ends up here through the water things here. What we're going to do is we are going to take a ridiculously large amount of rails and droppers and redstone and hoppers, and we are going to make a rail for each color of wool. And that rail is going to bring the wool from a hopper here at each. I'm going to just put a hopper there, I'm going to put a hopper over there, and blah, blah, blah. So there'll be 16 hoppers. And then the rail lines will run over into here. So I was going to build all of the rail lines and... sorry, I was going to dig all the tunnels for the rail lines and then show you guys. But I figure we might as well start. I put my F3 on over here so I could see. And we're about 165, 64, 298. So that is where I'm trying to get to. And I think I'm just going to start with red because it's right here. I did grab a Silk Touch pick so I can collect all of this ice. Because this is darn useful ice. And we will leave it for Mr. Dragon Master in case he needs it again. But what I'm going to end up doing is moving all of this, or transforming all of this into cart track. So actually, let me finish cleaning up all the ice. I'm just going to go through and do the whole thing at one time so I don't have to worry about it. And I will be right back. Okay, I did not get as far as I was hoping to get. Let me show you where I am real quick. But it is almost midnight, and I'm going to bed. So I have a bunch of these dug out. All of the water lines now go to a central location, and the droppers are below some of them, not all of them. I've been digging out in the middles. There's a little more space in between. Like here, I can show you, for example. The water is still moving in on both sides. Sin says hey. Binary guy says hey. Kinda. I'm not going to actually sort it, though. So yeah, so this is how far I've made it so far. I got to finish making this underground area more open, and then I also have to fix some of the redstone that I broke after I figure out how it works. Reverse engineering. It's always fun, kids. But yeah, I will finish this sometime tomorrow, and I will let you guys know when I get there. See ya. Alright, boys and girls, and everyone else, when we last left off, we had this room up here, pretty close to done. We had area down here, where you could get up to the chests, and we had a giant open room down here. Oh yeah, that part wasn't done yet. But it is now. So, what I wanted to do, as you can see, I could have done this so much easier with just four wide tunnels. But anyway, it was easier to see what was going on by doing it this way, and I'm an idiot. So, here we have the first section is right above me, as you can hear. Also, I don't know how annoying that is for you. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to move torches onto the wall, because the wall's not in my way. And I'm just going to run all four of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Track 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Powered rail. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Powered rail. Actually, no. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm thinking about where to power them from. Okay. So I'm going to drop them all and let them just stop here. I'll actually have it stop with that. Just for the moment. And let's just do this the easy way. I'll go back and do powered rails after. But this is the plan. And then I'm going to hop you over. I do want to leave a little bit of room here because I'm going to have a little bit of redstone, which I haven't quite worked out yet. And let's see, this guy, I guess you'll be next. Excuse me, you're in my way. Who put all these torches on the floor? Gosh, what sense does that make? Again, thanks to Scooby J for all of the gold. I now actually finally have a proper amount of powered rails instead of the crap I've been dealing with, making like 12 at a time. Take that out. And we'll go right to here. So this is the plan for each of the 4 rails, each of the 4 farms. I'm going to run all 4 into a tunnel and bring them all over here. And then up we go. So I'm going to do that part off camera, and when I'm ready to do the droppers and figure out this stuff, I will be back. There's some comparators involved. Spoiler alert. Also, I've mentioned this before, but when you screw up track and you're trying to fix it, water buckets make your life much easier. And good, didn't hit that other section. I'm making progress. Oh, I got some dark spots. What, you afraid of a little track? You afraid of a little track, huh? Huh? You afraid of some track? I'm okay with that, actually. It's probably right there. Oh, ow, ow, darn it. I didn't hit 4. Anybody else? Anybody else just up here? Anyway, back to work. Okay. So, this is a lot of track down here. But it looks pretty cool. I have enlisted the help of Mr. Shadowhunter to help me start powering some of these rails. That corner's dark. I don't think anything can spawn. Can you spawn on? I don't know. Anyway. So this is where we're at. I got 4 lines coming in from there. I got 8 lines coming in from there, and I got 4 lines coming in from there. And the next plan, I think you picked them up. Did I pick them up? No, I just have my stack. Is we're going to dig underneath like this, breaking the first rule of Minecraft. And lever on all of these powered rails. So that's my plan. You don't want to hang out for this part either. I'm sorry I'm doing so much of this off camera, guys, but it is not an entirely exciting project. But it's fun nonetheless. So when we start doing the redstone stuff, I'm going to hang out with you much more than this. Let's see if I do this right. There's one there, there, and there. And not sure why he's in my tunnel. Why in my hole? Nope. There you go. And I got them all. Excellent. So I'm going to continue to do this over and over. Some things have changed. I'm over here in my test world, and as you can see, I am trying all kinds of crazy stuff. And the biggest problem I'm having is trying to get these to tile near each other, which they don't want to do. Okay, so let me start at the beginning. Here is one of the carts, and it's filled with, actually, let's actually fill it with wool, so it'll make more sense. How about purple? Who likes purple? I do. Okay, so it's full of wool. It comes over here, and it's going to hit this block, which is going to drop an item into the comparator, this one, which is going to turn this torch off and unpower the rail so it sits there. So we'll start with that. I made everything far too close together here. So it sits and it's waiting, and now things are coming out of it and going down here. They go into this chest here. From that chest, they're getting pulled from this hopper. This hopper is getting powered and unpowered by the items in this dropper. So when the comparator sees there's an item there, it turns this on, locks this hopper so it can't put another one in, and then it makes an item elevator all the way up. That bottom section, I believe, was designed by Generic B, and this top section was someone else that I found on YouTube, and it's going to take me too long to get their playlists. I like to put things that I find like this in my useful stuff playlist. This is that fifth guy. I don't know if it was his original design or not, but there's all 64 of my wool. Because it's a common design that a lot of people are doing around that same time. So I'm not sure if it was his, but so anyway, the comparator turns off the torch, and then this just goes up and ladders its way up. The comparator powers the block, which powers the redstone, which powers the repeater, which powers the block, which powers the redstone, which locks the hopper. So, in a nutshell, that's what I'm trying to build. However, I came over here to try and build this one, and I started with 2, but I'm having a lot of different problems here. So I started them next to each other. That didn't work because of this guy. So I moved that one onto that side. Fine. But then, what was the other reason? Oh, the other reason was I was powering this, and it was powering rails and locking hoppers, and it was kind of a mess there for a few minutes. But then, so I moved that one up. But when I moved that up, when I pushed both of these, I don't know if they actually have anything in them, but this one was actually feeding into this hopper cart, and then into the hopper down there. So that wasn't working. So I came over here and I said, okay, let's separate them even more. So I raised this one way up. But the problem I'm having is if this track is not powered, so if this one's over here emptying itself out, but this torch is still powered, it's actually powering that track, which doesn't make any sense because it's far too far away. No, I guess it does make sense because it's powering the block. So I could move it up even further. But even then, I'm still not getting things all the way up. These two do okay, but this one is empty because they actually all ended up right here, except for one which ended up down here. And even then, I can't power these top ones if I would like to walk up here. Then they're all going to get stuck. The last place they'll be is here. So I'm having all kinds of trouble. So I think, unfortunately, at the moment, I'm going to... Oh, and the other thing. Oh, yeah, the other thing. Surprise. Did you know, because I sure didn't, that a hopper cart or a chest cart... let me just do this again differently. Hang on. Man, I'm hitting buttons. All right. So if I do this, put this thing here, put some track, and let's say I wanted to detect this when the hopper cart has a certain amount in it, or in fact anything in it. No, you went the wrong way. Go that way. So I want to put something in here. This doesn't work until, and you guys may have known this, but I didn't, until that is there. So you actually need a detector rail to be able to tell that there's anything in it. So that's fine. I have a detector rail. There's something in the cart. But what I don't have is a way to power that guy, make that guy move. Because now he's on a detector rail up against the thing, not a powered rail. So I'm having all kinds of troubles. If anyone has a solution to at least this part, let me know. But this part here, I think I'm going to switch around the whole thing. And even though I wasn't going to, I think I may put everything into one line. So I'll just make a bunch of these here. So that the cart comes in and goes out, and then a bunch of hoppers that all go together, and then I'll just have to resort, which isn't the end of the world. I just need to make more room, which I have started a little bit over here by putting more space back here. So I might, instead of this hallway of chests, I might just close this side off, come over here and do, 4 and 4 and 4 and 4. Now I'm recording. But either way, I'm going to call this an episode, go do some research, do a lot more testing, and I just tried to fly, it didn't work. And see if I can figure out what the heck I can do to fix this. I also just told Dragon Master I completely broke Bo Peep's amusement park. I apologize. But we will figure it out, and next episode I will come back and we will be successful somehow. Maybe with a different plan. Likely with a different plan. Don't forget to go youtube.com/sinsurvival and youtube.com/wefilmyouwatch. I'll put that one up just because, he might still do it. But anyway, I will see you guys next time when I fail significantly less. Maybe. See ya.